Okay, hello webs. Hi, this is Fahad from Future Phones, and today I have a laptop. This is an Asus laptop, and the model number is C423N. The problem is the customer pulled the battery out, and when he was pulling the battery out, along with the battery, this connector came out also. So you can see, I will show you in this cam here. So that's what it looks like now. The board is here, and this is the battery connector, and it has ripped the pads with it as well. You can see them pads, and this is the situation on the board. You can see. So these two are the holding legs for this connector. So this is what holds this connector. They are also broken, so we will see what is best, what we can do best for this. And we have one part here also, which is like a leg, possibly. I don't know if you can see. We'll see in the microscope anyway. So let's get to this job. Okay, my microscope is here, and this is what I was talking about. You can see this pad is off also. This was supposed to be here, so this holds the connector. Now our problem is we have to run the wires from these pads here. We have some remains of the pads here. You can see here these lines. So I don't know if you can see that. Yep, that's better. So this is what's left of this battery connector. So we need to run these wires. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4 connectors. Need to work on these. And we have this pad here also. So I don't know if I could use this one now. I will try. Let's see. Okay, let's put my iron on and give him some flux. This is my iron. Need to get rid of this factory solder from. It's gonna take a minute. We will get rid of this. Where is my soldering wick? Okay, this is where it is. Let's get rid of all this. I think it needs some flux. Still some here, so I just want to clean it first. I don't want to leave any of the factory solder here. Just to let's get rid of it. I think it's clean now, much better. Okay, we need to run the wires from these points, and we will need to clean it a lot of times. See here, this all needs to be clean. We have a little bit of debris here. This is one wire, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of it. Okay, to work on this I need to go more closer. So these are our traces here. Just clean. I will remove this green mask from here. Okay, and we have one more trace here. Could use from here actually. Okay, we will just okay, that's it. We're going to put some of the leaded solder on these points now. So, see, much better. The wire, I'm going to use insulated wire on these pads. Because this will go underneath the connector, so I think this is the best option I have. Okay, let me just clean it so you could see what we have done so far. Yep, so that's what we have done so far. Okay, I'm quite sure this will hold the wire now. Yep. Let's tin this wire. Yep, it's better. I'm going to cut it from here. Not much. So I'll use my finest tweezer that I have for this job. Okay, that's fine. Second one is done. Now we are going to do the third wire. Let's tin this wire also. After this is tin, it's just easy because then we have both ends. At both ends we have solder, so it's easy to catch. It's very easy, and if you don't tin it, then you will be struggling with soldering to these fine points. Okay, let's do this. Tin this as well. Okay, this part is done. Let's do the other just do some cleaning. So we have one of the legs also here. Let's see if we can make a use of it. So this has ripped from here. pad is here, but just thinking if this is just a holder. I will use some glue here. This is a very good glue. Just one drop. Actually, I could do one more thing here. That would be fun. Let's just do that. Okay. So if this is my connector. So basically, this lag goes in there. So on the connector we have some, move the glue away first. You can see we have some pins here. These are the remains of the connector that we had before. I'll just get rid of all this first. Okay, this is our connector, and
this LCD is 4 volts. Some of the lines not working. We have another one?
Yeah, we got like 2 left.
Don't we do it?
okay, well that's clean. Now I will do one thing here. I will,
I think these are going to work straight away.
so this sits in like this. So if I put this leg, where is that leg gone? So this one, yeah, that's the one. So what I'll do, I'll put this leg in there. So it will give him some support. Okay, let's see what happens here now. So if this sits in like this, okay, what's underneath this connector? So plastic. Remember this wire is insulated one, so I mean, yep, that's fine. We could do something. So what I'll do, I'll use that glue now, and I will leave it to dry because I don't have any legs that can hold it. So only thing that I have left, I could just put some glue in this area and here. Let's try it. And I just want to give him some support here to this connector. Okay, let's see. I think that should be enough of the glue. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the position it should sit in. Okay. Okay, I will leave it to dry. I'll pause the video now and I will leave it to dry, and then I will check after 5 or 10 minutes that what the glue has done, as it is strong enough. If it is strong enough, then I will carry on with the job. Okay, so I just left it to dry for some time, and I think is strong enough. It's holding its place, and you can see this mechanism is also working. So I mean, it is not 100%, but we can give it a go and let's see what happens, because once the battery sits, then it is okay, and the customer has to be careful with this. So now we have these wires that we need to connect to these pins. You can see I'm just checking if we have enough length. I think we are okay. Yeah. So let's tin these wires first, or I could start by resoldering these joints first. So they will reinforce it. Just bring it closer to me. Okay, so our leaded solder is here. So let's begin with the pads which are available. That's done. Okay. That's all right. I think we need some flux here. Okay, that's better. And this one is perfect. A bit too much here, but I think I can get away with it. Okay, now let's tin these small wires first. So we have 4 wires to tin. Put some flux. Is better. It's okay. Okay, so these wires are ready now. They are tinned. You can see. You just need to connect to these legs. So we will start from here. Let's see. So it's an awkward angle, but should be able to connect it. This. Sorry, you can't see that. So you can see that now. I should be able to connect it now. Need some flux here. Okay, so this one is done. Look, this is fine. Let's do the second one. So we need to really just go easy with this. Oh, this is connected. Now this one. Yep, this is connected. Let me just check these wires. Are they properly connected? Yes. This one is connected also. This is connected. So we have the last cable left. This is the one. So if we connect this, then our job is done. Sorry, you won't be able to see because I can see it properly, it's just the microscope is not showing properly. I think this angle is okay. Okay, that's good for me. Is that good for you? Yep. Okay, little bit here. Okay, I think that should be fine. That's the best we can get from this. Angle is awkward, so but can you see it? This is connected. Yep. So this wire is connected also. So you can see these are all connected, these wires. So that's all good. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a clean. Okay, let's clean this now. Okay, it's clean now. Let's look at the wires again. These wires look sexy. They are very nice. I mean, so as long as they make a connection, we are good. Okay. I could do the soldering mask as well on these pads, on these points, once I'm sure that this is working. Okay, I'm gonna put this into the casing and check. Give me a minute. Okay, let's close it, give it a close and check. Okay, I'll take you to this board.
This one. Okay, we have some screws for the CPU as well here. Connected. I think that's how it works. Yeah. I'll try and power it on with the battery now. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's get the LCD connector. And the IO board. Let's connect the IO board also. keyboard connector is also necessary because it has that power button.
So this is our battery. Speaker cable. Okay. Okay. So let's check. Okay. I think that's how it sits in. And this cover goes on top. So I have put it together. I have put some screws on for the battery as well. Battery connector, I've put it on. I'll just put this lock on as well. Make sure it's locked. And now we will just check. As you can see, it's powering on now. And we should have a battery sign as well. You can see it's powering on with the battery. Let's connect the charger with my amp meter, and you can see showing 15 volts and 1.2 milliamp. So it's taking the load, it's charging as well. So this is fixed, and we have another happy customer. That was the job. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like this video. If you've learned something from this video, do like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.